Preacher said, son, I'm a minister. Anything that I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask. Well, the young man, through his tears, began to tell the preacher this story. He said, preacher, about 2 years ago, I got so mean at home that I went so far as to strike my father with my fist. At which point he said, son, we're going to have to ask you to leave home. We can't do anything else with you. You're breaking your mom's heart. You're going to need to leave. Preacher, I wandered all across this country for the last 2 years. Never could seem to find what I was looking for in life. But about 2 weeks ago, I gave my heart and life to Jesus.
Yeah.
And I wrote my mom and dad a letter. I told them what had happened in my life and told them that I'd be aboard this train. I told them that I was coming home. Preacher said, son, that's all well and good, but how do you know that you're going to feel welcome when you get back? How do you know everything's going to be all right? Young man said, preacher, we've lived beside these old railroad tracks just about as far back as I can remember. And out in the backyard is a great big old apple tree. I told my mom and dad in the letter that if I was welcome home, that if Dad could just tie a big white rag at the top of that apple tree, I'd be able to see it from the train, and I'd know that everything was going to be all right. Preacher, we're almost home. And I want to go home so bad, but I'm afraid that white rag won't be at the top of that apple tree. Could you look out for me and tell me what you see? Well, the preacher dusted off the window, gazed out. When he turned to look back at the young man, he had a great big smile on his face. He said, son, you don't have anything to be afraid of. Well, that old apple tree's in full blossom.
Yeah.
I never seen so many white rags in all of my life. And standing underneath that tree is Mom and Dad, and Dad's waving a big white bed sheet, saying, come on home, son. Come on home. And you know what? That's just like the love of God.
Amen.
No matter where we've been, no matter what we've done in and with our lives, all we have to do is say, Jesus, help me. Jesus, take away my sin. I give my heart and my life to you. And you know what? He'd welcome each and every one of us home.
Yeah.
That may be your story tonight. Maybe the story of somebody close to you. Maybe someone in your life's wandered far from the fold. You wonder, will they ever find their way back? Let me encourage you. Don't give up on them. Just keep praying.